Hey Farzan, it's Chris Reed here from Art or SEO, and I've put together this short video website audit for you about your website, Dress Outlet. And I hope you find it really interesting and valuable. I think we can find some great potential for you. The first thing I'd just like to point out, and you know your market better than me, so this may be wrong, but I can see that you're targeting mother of the bride's dresses as your main keyword, and you've got lots of mother of the bride sort of stuff. But the big picture that you have on the front here of these two young beautiful women, they're not mothers of the bride, so perhaps it would resonate better, and perhaps you'd get a better conversion rate having mother of the bride pictures here, like this one here. I dare say would attract your target market more. But you know your market better than me, so that might be hearsay. So the first thing I did was I typed into Google site, and then your domain name, the Dress Outlet. And that shows all of the keywords that you have indexed in Google. And so I can see that on your domain, on your homepage, Mother of the Bride Dresses is in the title tag, at the front of the title tag. So I assume that is the main keyword that you want to rank for. So that's what we looked at. So we have ways of looking at how much traffic you get. And I can see that your domain was first registered in 2007. So it's been around a while, but really in the last year you've been doing amazing. Like about a year ago you were getting 683 visitors, and now you're up to nearly 20,000 visitors every day. Like, that is fantastic. Great job. And you can see here that you rank for 12,000 keywords, and that's driving the nearly 20,000 visitors to your website. And if you were to buy that traffic through Google AdWords, the paid ads on Google, it'd cost you nearly $14,000. So that is a huge amount of free traffic that you're generating. So fantastic job. And you can see here's all the list of keywords that you're on number one on number 1 for and number 2. So the next thing I thought, well, let's have a look at what the low-hanging fruit is. What keywords that you're not on page 1 for. There's an old saying, where's the best place to hide a dead body? On page 2 of Google. And that's because no one goes there. So here I've done a filter of keywords where you're greater than 10, so ones that you're on page 2 for. And look at all these keywords that you're number 11 for, and lots of mother of the bride sort of ones, and modest mother of the bride, 480 searches, and you're number 11. It takes very, very little effort to move from number 11 to number 10. And number 10 gets some traffic. Ideally, you want to be in the top 3. That's where the majority of the clicks go. But number 10 still gets some, and number 11 gets next to none. So look at all of these keywords. Just there's 1,000 searches. As you go down, whoa, look at that, 2-piece prom dresses. 9,900 searches every month, and you're number 11. So there is a real huge amount. Geez, 1,600 white 2-piece prom dress. Short homecoming dresses, 9,900. I'm sure you can see the huge potential. Just these keywords, and there's 9 pages of these. Just these keywords here, there must be 30,000 search volume, and you're on page 2, number 11. 1 spot to go, and a little bit carried away there. So I thought, well, let's have a little look at your competition. So these are competitors that rank for the same keywords as you. So these top 3 you share 1,500 keywords with. So Prom Girl, which is a massive site, they're generating 2.7 million visitors a day. Simply Dresses, 612,000. And I thought, let's look at David's Bridal, because you're targeting bridal stuff, they're targeting bridal stuff, 1.5 thousand keywords in common, so let's look at those guys. And I threw them in the same to look, and they rank for 363,000 keywords And that's generating a ridiculous 5.4 million visitors. Like, that is a huge amount of keywords. I mean, geez, you can see the search volume for just their name is a million searches. So yeah, they're clearly a very established brand. I'm not that familiar with the bridal market, so I don't know them as well as you do, but I'm sure you do know them. And so how Google works, right, is they don't know your dresses. They can't go and try them on, and they can't see that you're the best dressmaker in the country, in the world. What they can tell is who's speaking about you and who's linking to you. And so the more links that you have going to your website, the more authority you have and the better you'll rank. And so we have ways of looking at that too. And if we go here, we can see this is your website, the Dress Outlet. And your trust flow is ridiculously small at 3, which tells me straight away there's something iffy here, because in the last year you have, sorry, that's a different site, you've really increased in ranking, but there's still very little sites, little trust flow to your website. So there's something going on. You can see here that there's 105 referring domains to you. Generally, when you have 105 domains, your trust flow would be a lot higher than that. So without me even looking at those domains, I can tell that they're not very good. So they should probably be disavowed. But with your ranking being so good with even those bad domains, tells me that there is hidden domains linking to you. And so I'm just guessing here and speculating. I haven't looked into this, but I imagine that there is someone working on your SEO, because, well, you've dramatically increased over the last year, but they're using black hat methods. So generally how that's done is through what's called a PBN, a private blog network. And so they build websites that are about brides, about mothers of the bride dresses, on repurposed domains, so domains that have expired, other dress companies that have gone out of business. They buy those old domains, they put on content, and they link to you. And you can see that this has a very good effect. I mean, your ranking's gone up great. But it is against Google's terms and conditions. They hate that, because that's people manipulating their search engine. And they do have ways of finding those links, and they can cause a penalty. In fact, I didn't mean to show you this, but this is another customer that we've been looking at. And you can see here that their traffic went great in 2011, and then they got a penalty, and it dropped off. And then it dropped off to next to nothing. And so that's what can happen if you have bad links. I am speculating. I haven't gone and done the research to find those links, but I assume that is why you're ranking so well with such a small trust flow. That's your authority, right? So the other website that we were looking at, David's Bridal, so we can see their trust flow is 68, which is massive, right? That's a really big trust flow. Because this is a logarithmic scale, which means every single step is exponentially harder. And so that's huge, and you can see that that's coming from 13,000 domains, and they must be very high authority domains. I mean, you can see in this picture this is the line of trust and citation flow, which is it's how much link juice is kind of pushing through your site. But so one way that I would suggest that you can get all of these huge amount of keywords that you're on page 2 for is to continue building your brand and building your authority. But I would really look at how that is happening, because as Warren Buffett says, it takes a lifetime to build a reputation and seconds to destroy it. I assume that you're in this for the long haul and want to look after your reputation. Anyway, I hope you found that video useful. And so who am I? Well, that's me right there. My name's Chris Reed. I'm the CEO and founder of Audit SEO. And we help businesses like yourself build their online reputation, build links, build their authority, get visitors to their website and get them buying their products and services. The people that are searching for you, we help them find you. So if you'd like me to put together a strategy of how we can capture all of those extra thousands and thousands and thousands of visitors each and every month and send them to your website, all you need to do is book in a strategy call with me. Some questions I'd like you to ask yourself is, what's your average customer worth to you? What's your conversion rate on your website? What would 10,000 extra visitors per month do for your business? So thank you very much for your time. I hope you found that useful. I hope you'll book in a call. All you need to do is click the button below this video. It'll pop up my calendar. Just find a date and time that suits you, and we can have a chat then. Well, thank you very much for your time, and I hope you found that really useful, and I'd love your feedback either way. Have a great day. Bye-bye.